Hello folks, well, welcome to this week's edition of Reflections with the Rocker. This particular story was actually shared via a conversation with my grandson and I, who was here during our his fall break. And we were talking about, I've had this picture in my bar for many years stuff, and it's got to Elvis, Marilyn, Humphrey, James Dean, and what you'll see, there's a lot of different movie reference, song reference, and just in general, all kind of different stuff that kind of ties in with all four of those people stuff. Anyway, we were talking, and like I said, it triggered a thought process of one of my Elvis stories that I don't really talk much about, but it was during the early 90s, the first time I was doing my Jaws Rocker wrestling gimmick. It was Easter weekend, and on Saturday, the family, we took the whole tour on the yards, Graceland, just went to downtown Memphis and just, took out all the scenes, and then we were getting ready to come back home on Easter Sunday. And real quick, I took a slight detour and just wanted to get a picture of me standing in front of the gates of Graceland, because the day before was pretty busy, and the day we had home was, of course, Easter Sunday, and they wasn't doing any tours, so the gate was open and available for a quick photo stop. And so you'll see the photos that I'll put in after this rambling here. Anyway, I'm propped up and I got my hand on the gates doing the traditional pose, and this gentleman, the guard shack. Was like, hey son, if you want to go, take a stroll up to the gardens and see Elvis on Easter, go ahead. Something like the day before, we paid good money for this tour with a bunch of people stuff, and now he's just giving me permission by myself, unescorted. They got tons of cameras, but a personal moment to go up and pay my respects to Elvis Presley. Of course I did. Once in a lifetime moments. I did. Didn't take a lot of time, but I soaked in the moment, and then what I didn't realize later on, many years later, was a gentleman who gave me permission to go up there. He's working at the guard shack. Was Elvis's first cousin, Harold Owen, who ran that guard shack at the gate for many years up till close to his death. I think it was in 2002. I could be wrong. I'm old, but so in a weird way in my wrestling career, and just in life in general, things happen to me. So I was given, the okay, the blessings, or whatever, however you want to look at it, from the family itself, just to go spend time with Elvis Graveside one-on-one. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I guess I was, like I said earlier, I must have been having a heck of a hair day or whatever, or he knew. So, of course, years later on, when I brought back the Jaws Rocker gimmick again, one of my good friends, Todd Howard, and I, we took our ladies, and we went back during Christmas time and did the tours again. And then I went back and I tried to recreate some photos that I took in my original trip as the Jaws Rocker. So some, then and now type photos, touching there. So yeah, it's been a pretty cool life. Hopefully the photos come across pretty cool too. Thank you for taking time to watch these videos and make comments and review whatever we do that stuff. But yeah, so this episode right there started with a conversation with my grandson, You know him as Poops. He's the better half in the Star Show, Poops and Pops. If you don't believe him, he'll tell you that. But yeah, Owen, when this was not on my list, I have a list of stories I want to talk about. This was not on my list, so then we got to add to it. So you can thank Owen for this mirror if you like it. But as Poops and Pops like to say, peace, love. See you.